Hello, I'm Marek, I'm Master of Physiotherapy, and in this video I show you how to restore the deep breath. Deep breath is crucial factor of the good health. Deep breath will help you to keep the exact level of the CO2 and O2 in your blood. It is very important thing for your posture, and breath is extremely important for the motility of your internal organs. You must be aware of your diaphragm. If you don't breathe properly, your internal organs cannot move properly inside of your abdomen. This motility, which is movement of your internal organs, is crucial for the right blood circulation and right hormonal work of your body. If you breathe shallow all the time and if you use only upper part of your chest while breathing, you put yourself in the state of stress. So you're all the time in fight or flight reaction state, which means that your heart rate will be a little bit too high, your blood pressure might be too high, and actually you might have some problems with focus, you might have some brain fog and stuff like that. What can restrict your breath? First factor and most important factor, I would say, is mechanical factor. So the fascia all around your body, all around your chest, might be a little bit too dense, which means that your oblique abdominal muscle may be a little bit too tight. Maybe your fascia covering your ribs might be too tight. So very good technique is to apply self-massage techniques for your chest. And this should restore right movement of your ribs, and it should allow your diaphragm to work a little bit deeper, and you'll be able to breathe in deeper as well. To apply proper massage, you should lie down supine, and it's very good to use some kind of pillow or wedge, as I'm using right now, to have my upper chest and my neck supported like that. My hips and knees are bent, and I start from finding my rib cage, actually lower edge of my rib cage, and while I touch it, I try to lift my skin upwards, as I'm doing right now. I can do it while wearing clothes, especially when it's cotton clothes, it's no problem, because I don't work on my skin, I try to pinch my skin and work deeper. So find all the tensions. If you're unable to pinch your skin and lift it up over your ribs, or for example, if this technique will be tender for you, it means that you should apply gentle touch and slowly you should try to wrap the skin off your ribs, as I'm doing right now. If you restore the movement of the fascia, like I'm doing right now, it's all right to breathe in while you hold your skin, like I'm doing right now. While I breathe in, I will feel that my chest is expanding and I'll be feeling stretching all around this band, all around this fascia covering my rib cage. Breathe out. I try to make like 5 or 10 repetitions in each single spot. While breathing out, I might try to pinch even more skin, so I try to cover bigger area with my hands. Hold, you should feel stretching. Release, breathe out. One more time. Breathe out. I feel some tension on the side, so I try to go as far as it's possible in the area of my back, direction of my back. I hold. I breathe in. It's very nice sensation, so you feel like your ribs are going apart from themselves, and I show the result right now. I did this technique for maybe 1 minute, maybe 1.5 minutes, and watch my rib cage moving right now. This part I applied massage, this part remained unmassaged. One more time. So watch my ribs coming even higher and even more to the front than this side. Obviously, proper massage should be applied for both sides. So it's very good to to support all the band actually that might be twitching and might be squeezing your chest. So the less tension you have all around you, all around your rib cage, the easier you'll be able to breathe in. Okay, we raised the tension all around the chest so far, but right now we bring this tension once again, but right now we be strengthening and stretching our diaphragm. What we should do? Use the power band, and it doesn't have to be too thick for you. So I wrap myself with the power band, as you see right now. Right edge goes to left hand, left edge goes to right hand, and I try to breathe as deep as I can. I try to expand my chest as far as possible. I try to stretch the power band as much as I can. So I try to restrict this movement. And while I'm showing my receptors in my fascia that this movement will be restricted, my diaphragm has to twitch a little bit stronger than usual. One more time. I hold, I try to expand my chest. I try to lower my diaphragm. And while I put this power band down, whoa, now I'm feeling my chest is working properly. I feel that I'm breathing pretty deeply right now. Okay, so with that techniques we get rid of the mechanical factor, but a different very important factor while breathing, because remember that breathing is an autonomic function. You don't have to think about breathing, are breath holds. What does it mean? If the level of your carbon dioxide rises in your blood, your brain will automatically let your diaphragm fire. So when you feel that you lack some oxygen, and actually that when you feel that the pressure of the CO2 is too high in your blood, you have some nuclei in your brain that are responsible to keep the pressure of the gases in your blood on the right level and on the right spot actually. So when you try to hold your breath for as long as it's possible, so you breathe in, you breathe out, and you just hold. And after a few seconds, actually it will be, if you're a normal person, average person, it will be between 20 and 30 seconds, you will feel some kind of twitching of your diaphragm. So you feel that you will have to catch some air in the moment. So the more often you try to apply this technique, so you try to breathe, to hold your breath while you're on the expiration phase. So you don't breathe in and you don't hold, it will take too much time. You breathe out and you hold. And when you feel some kind of tension in this spot, in your diaphragm, it means that your brain wants the diaphragm to fire. So it's very easy technique to actually engage the diaphragm and disengage all the neck muscle that are responsible for the breathing errors actually. If you're in good shape, if you're a really endurant person, you might apply the same techniques while walking, for example, or doing push-ups or any other sport activities. So for example, you breathe in, you breathe out, and then you walk. And you try to count how many steps are you able to walk on the lungs kept empty actually. The more steps you get, obviously the better result you get. Try to beat, for example, 80 steps. 80 steps is brilliant result. And when you be able to hold breath like that, your diaphragm should work properly, and that's the chemical factor of keeping your diaphragm well. And I think that breath holds are a brilliant solution for the chemical issues of bad diaphragm function. For example, if you breathe improperly, maybe you might very often, for example, yawn, or you, for example, might very often sigh like, and this is like actually that symptoms are weak diaphragm work actually. So the more you apply massage, the more you apply those techniques that you wrap something on your rib cage, the more you focus on working of your lower edges of the rib cage, the better your diaphragm is gonna work. And thanks to that, you might bring more focus, you might bring more awareness into your body. And in my opinion, right breath is most important factor of the well-being. I thank you for watching this video. If you find this information useful, please leave a comment, click the like button. Obviously, it would be perfect if you subscribe my channel, and see you in the next chapters. Marek Purczyński.